Hello, hello, hello. So I'm here. I sound terrible. Okay, I know. I sound terrible. I don't feel horrible, but I do have this cough and I have this junk in my throat that I'm trying to get rid of in the worst way. Anyhow, I just thought I'm doing nothing this afternoon. Dale is not here. I might as well just go live and work on this bucket hat and get it done. So I might not talk as much as I normally do. You guys can chit chat amongst yourselves, talk to each other. No, I'll talk. I'll talk. But if I cough, I apologize. But here's the deal. My allergies have just done this over the last several years. Instead of being drippy eyes and sneezy, it tends to go more internal and drip down my throat and cause problems. And so that's the deal. Pretty sure I've gotten myself a good sinus infection. I know I have an infection. I could go to Ready Care, get some antibiotics, but, that just seems like a lot of work. Will it go away? I'm sure it'll go away. I'm taking Mucinex, which is helping to break it up, therefore the cough, etc., etc., So anyhow, it is what it is. But I don't feel terrible. I keep coughing and coughing up stuff and coughing and I'm over it. I'm done. So hello, I'm here. Chantal Deman, hello. Gita, hello. Sherry, Sue, and Michelle are here. Hello, ladies. So I got myself a nice tall drink here, which helps to soothe the throat a bit. And yeah. So I was just sitting here figuring out what row I'm on, and I'm on row 11. Row 11 with this beautiful yarn here, this beautiful color changing yarn. So, let's just get started with it, right? So I can get started with the repeat for this row, and then I can, be free to talk. So anyhow, we have gotten back to our beginning and joined our round together, and we're going to get started. I want to get this thing finished. I got things to do. I got goals. I got goals. All right. I wish I could move this computer. I got all these cords sticking out the side of my computer, which makes it difficult to bring it further across my desk. If that makes any sense. Okay. All right. Let's set that over there. Okay. Here we go. We start our round with a chain 1, 2, and 3. Double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So let's do 4 double crochets. Oh. 4 double crochets. And then we do that doesn't seem right. Then we do a decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. On round 10? Could be on round 10. Hang on. Because that doesn't seem right. Double crochet, 4, decrease 1, chain 2. Decrease, chain 2, double crochet. No, that doesn't put me in the right space. Okay, so let's go back up here. Is this round 10? Double crochet in 6, 4. This makes more sense. 5, 6. No, that's not right either. Oh boy, I don't know. Hang on. I swear this is round 11. Okay, maybe I need to. I think I know what I need to do. I need to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. Put those 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 2 together. That would leave me skipping a stitch. That's not right. Why? 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 Why is life so difficult sometimes? Let me try this again. I joined in the right spot last time, didn't I? Well, if that's my chain 3 for that stitch. 1, 2. You know, I did watch the video at one point when I did this hat the first time. 3, and there is a reason why I watched the video, I think, because I don't think the instructions were correct. Because I think we have to do 5 here, and then we do a double crochet together. I think that the directions are wrong. If I recall, I did watch the video, and the video made more sense. Then I chain 2, double crochet in the chain space. Let go. Hello, let go. Let me have some yarn. Let me have some yarn. See, I knew that was going to happen, right? We got a big booger here. Let me have yarn. Hello. There we go. Now. Okay. All right. I did my decrease, chain 2, double crochet in the space. Yes. Chain 2, then do a decrease. Yeah, the directions here are wrong. The pattern is wrong. Guaranteed. Hello, Kathy. How's Kathy? No, I lost where I was at. Double crochet in the next 3, which I think is wrong again. 1, 2, 3, and 3 is not right. Yep, 3 is right here. Okay, it's just that first beginning one was weird. And then we do a decrease. Okay, got a decrease. Chain 2, double crochet in the space, chain 2. Start out with a decrease. Okay, do our decrease, and then do 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and a decrease. Yep. Okay, we're good. We are good. A decrease. Chain 2, and do a double in the chain space. Chain 2. Okay, so it's a decrease on both sides of your space here, a double in the space, 3 doubles in between. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Okay. All right. So now I can keep going and not, I know my pattern. I don't have to count. I got it. I got it. It was weird. That first beginning part is not right. I have more stitches than she said. That's okay. I just did what worked. Okay. Look at all that like teal. I'm changing to teal color. This is such pretty yarn. It works up so nicely. I love it. I have another skein in my bag over there. I pulled out. I was going to do something with. I don't know what. What was I thinking I was going to do? I don't know. I made a little the air buds, you know, the earbud things that come in those little cases, those little white cases. I made a cute little holder. It's a little earbud holder. I made it out of some of like the leftover scraps of some of this cotton yarn. It turned out super cute. So I'm thinking I can use any of these little leftover bits and I can make some of those little cases. Those would sell good. They're really cute. You make a little loop. You can dangle. You can hook them on like a bag, a backpack, or whatever with your little dangly, little string. I call it a string. And they'd be cute. And it's a good way to use up some of the little scrap leftovers of the cotton yarns. That'd be nice. I did make this week. So I've been working on just a lot of weird things. Lots of little bits and bobs here and there, I went back to my Tony Lipsy Tunisian scarf thing. I worked on that. I just worked on that just now, too, just before. Oh, you're going to tangle on me? Seriously? Just before I went live, I was working on that. I was watching one of my booktubers. She was talking about all these new books coming out in September. Man, she had like 94. She just kept going and going and going and talking about all these new books coming out in September. And so I was crocheting on that for a little bit. And worked on the little scarf there. I've added a new color. I'm into a new color. It's not a lot different than the previous color I was using. It's a little bit darker. It's still oranges and pinks, but it's a little bit darker. So, I mean, you can tell there's a difference, but it's a subtle difference. So I've been working on that. When I finish up the pink that I'm using, then the next yarn is going to be distinctly different. So there will be quite a difference there. I'll show it all to you in my next Jarny video, which I have a bunch of stuff to show. I have a bunch of stuff that has come in, purchases, whatnot, stuff like that. So I got stuff to show. I have not felt like doing too much this week, honestly. I did just record a couple of videos today because, I'm feeling okay. I just sound terrible. So I had some more energy today. I've been taking a nap like every day. Sinus infection's kicking my butt. And I have not gone to Redicare. I have not verified it's a sinus infection, but it's an infection. It's an infection. Hello, Sean. That is for sure. That is for sure. Based on, what I'm producing, it's an infection. So, whatever. Whatever. All right, these decreases are starting to make this turn into, see, it's starting to cup. It's cupping on me. Yeah, I love it. What else did I work on? I made a cowl. So when I went up to Arnie's, I got a cotton yarn I'd never bought before. It was Queensland. It's super nice cotton yarn. And I had one skein of it, and it barely made this cowl with just a little tiny bit left over. I'm going to have all kinds of little tiny balls of cotton yarns after doing all these cotton projects. So I'm just saving them. You've been stuffy too, sore throat and exhausted. Oh, geez, and you don't have allergies. So what's your problem then, Sean? What do you think yours is? What do you think your issue is? Sean and I, we were at this little mini retreat together last weekend. I don't know. And I wouldn't say it was because of that, because I was kind of feeling this before that, even before that retreat. I was feeling the sore throat and stuff like that and the drainage and whatnot from the allergy stuff. But I don't know. It's just whatever. I'm sure it'll go away eventually. I'm just taking it easy, not doing a whole lot. Although tomorrow, hang on. I'll talk about tomorrow in a second. So I worked on my Expression Fiber Arts square for the month. I got that done. I have worked on my Wonderland squares. I've got 2 Wonderland squares done, and that is July's square. I have August yarn as well, but I have to finish July's squares first. Not done with those. All right, now what do I have going on here? I got a weird situation here. What's happening here? I don't know what's happening here. Okay, this is my That's my decrease. That's a decrease. That's a decrease. What do we do after that? I don't know. I got a weirdness here at the end. Weirdness at the end. I'm just thinking, all I do, I'm going to have to, why do I have this big space here? I have a feeling that's not supposed to be there. I have a feeling those chains aren't supposed to be there. But they are. So, let's see. What does this do if I just... Let's see. I know I do have insurance. I just don't feel like going. I honestly just don't feel like going. No, I do not think it's COVID. The house. Oh, I think it was the house. Oh, boy. Hey, Jennifer. And Dale is not sick at all. So there's that. I mean, I don't think I'm contagious. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm contagious. All right. We're just going to do that. It looks a little funky, but I'm going to do that because those chains shouldn't have been there. I got a couple extra chains, and I'm not going all the way back 2 rows back and messing with it. It's not that big a deal. Really? What do we got here? What do we got going on here? I mean, we did a lot of things. We were in Frankenmuth. We were all over the place. We went to restaurants and out to eat and this and that and shopping, and we were everywhere. I don't know. But I definitely do not feel that it's COVID. I had COVID back in February. It doesn't feel like that. Hello, Angie. How's Angie? Okay, now, start of the next round. Chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Double crochet in the next 2 stitches. See, I've got more stitches at the beginning of this round. So it says to do 2, but that's not gonna cut it. It won't cut it. Then do a decrease, and then I should be at the chain 1 space? No. That's not gonna work. I'm so sorry. You're not working that way. Okay, hang on. Not working. We're gonna do this. Okay, that looks better too. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3. I should probably do, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do another decrease here at the beginning because I'm consistently having more than 1 more stitch at the beginning than she says. So I'm going to do a little decrease right here. I'm going to do a decrease here. That counts as 1 stitch. Then this would be my 2nd stitch. And then a decrease. Okay. Yep. 78 in the house. A petri dish for good germ growth. Yours started 2 days ago? Oh. Yeah, I just think it's just crud. It's just crud. Thank you, Angie. I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, it's this hipster cotton, and it just does all the work for you. It just does all the work. And the other thing was, Sean, I was freezing every night down in that basement, and I was cold every night. I don't know. It's a weird combination. Just everything. Just everything. Anyhow. Okay, so we did a decrease. Now let's chain 2. Do a double in the next space. Okay, do a double in the next space. Chain 2. Do a double in the next space. Chain 2. And then do a decrease. So I've made one more hole. This is the fillet crochet part of this whole thing. Now I got 3 holes, see? I had 1 hole, then the next row I had 2 holes, and now I got 3 holes. 1, 2, 3 holes. Okay, so after the decrease, you double crochet 1 and do another decrease. Perfect. Double or chain 2, do a double in your next space, chain 2, do a double in your next space, chain 2, and then you're back to your decrease. Do 1 double, a decrease, and you're back to making your holes. Making the holes. Let's make holes. All right. Yeah, so it is what it is. Like I said, I'm feeling better than I was, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I did cancel physical therapy today, though. I had physical therapy on Wednesday. I went to physical therapy on Wednesday for my shoulder. So, and I came out of physical therapy. I felt pretty good. My shoulder was feeling good, and I was feeling good, and it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. So, Dale took off today to help his friend haul a new golf cart. I was going to say quad, not a quad, a golf cart. A golf cart up to his, I think they have like some, I don't know if it's a campground, if it's a motorhome park, it's something. I don't know. I've never been there. But I think they have a camper, travel trailer. I don't know what they have, honestly. They have something up there anyhow. And they go up every weekend, And he works security for the park. So security means he rides around on a quad, not a quad. I keep saying quad, a golf cart. He rides around on a golf cart and he monitors people and activities. And when it's quiet time, which is 10 o'clock, I think it's 10 o'clock. And I don't think they allow any motorized vehicles, like nobody riding around on their golf carts and stuff at that time of night. Yeah. He runs around, he tells people, no, you gotta go back. No, you can't do that. Like, really? Okay, well, that's a fun little job for him, right? That's a fun little job. So he got a new golf cart, got some good deal on it. And him and Dale went to the casino. When did they go to the casino? One day this week. They got up super early. Maybe it was last Friday. I don't remember. But they got up and they went to the casino. And the dude won like a bunch of money to go towards this new quad. I see quad. I cannot get quad out of my head. This new golf cart. And so he bought a new golf cart and asked Dale if he could help haul it up there for him because Dale's got this big trailer. I was freezing cold. Freezing. It could definitely have affected lots of things. So, that's what he's doing right now. It's not that far away. He left like, I don't know, 11? I think he left at 11, but he still had to go pick up his friend, pick up the golf cart, get it all loaded, drive up there. And it's like a half an hour away, 40 minutes maybe. It's not like it's too far, but that's what he's up to today. He'd already been up and been over to the assisted living home because they need some shelves put in a closet. So Dale's going to be working on some shelves for a closet. It's been a major ordeal. It's like you would not think putting some shelves in a closet would be such a big deal, but the guy just can't make up his mind what he wants and what kind of shelves he wants. And, you know, there's other people that work there that it's a supply closet, really. Other people have to use the closet, and they're all, you know, chipping in what they want, it's a closet. It's a closet and some shelves. Like, seriously, how hard can it be? So, anyhow, Dale went over and looked at what he had and thinks he's got it all figured out. And tomorrow afternoon, I think Dale's going to go install the shelves. The one lady that works there, she's like the home manager now. She's talking to Dale and she's like, I knew you'd know what to do. She says, I trust you. You got it. You know what I need. Okay. All right. Yep. Dale's like, I got it. I got it. I got it. Right? That is true. That is so true. That Dale's new profession is helping people. Yes. Too bad he's not getting paid for all that. Well, he gets paid in, like, the other day, the friend took him to breakfast for helping him. I didn't know he did this. He helped the guy with brakes. So he took him to breakfast for helping him with his brakes. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to get for this little adventure, because he's using gas and his truck and his trailer, and he better make it worth his while, right? Yeah, so I figured I'm just sitting here by myself, and it's been raining all day, but now the sun is out. The sun has decided to come out and be nice now. All right, come out and be nice. Okay, this is so screwed up here. This is wrong. This part right here is wrong. How come this is so wrong? Why are you wrong? Oh, this is supposed to be another pattern here where we've got one hole, which we never had one hole. We started with 2 holes, and this should be 1 hole. This should be 2 holes. This should be 3 holes. Okay, I'm gonna do what I don't like to do. I'm gonna take this round out. I'm gonna go back. Here's the problem. I'm telling you what the problem is that I followed the video tutorial when I did this the first time. The video tutorial was a whole lot different. Not a whole lot different, just enough different than the written pattern. Okay, so let's go back here. Somehow we've got to make this out. Okay. I will never have, that was my 1 hole right there. Okay. I'm just calling them holes. I mean, what else are they? They're holes. So if I do this, if I chain 2 there and I go in here, that makes another hole. This just shouldn't be a big hole. Okay, so I'll show you what I got. Look, let me show you. So on this round here, see this round here? This is my hole I'm supposed to have. Right there, I'm supposed to have that hole. I'm not supposed to have this hole. I'm supposed to have 1 hole. Then above that 1 hole, I make 2 holes, right? So this part is correct. This was wrong. That shouldn't be there. So apparently there should not have been those 2 chains right there. And I do not want to go back that far to take those out. So I'm just going to go from here. That's what I'm doing. I'm going from here. So it looks a little funky. I should take it out, right? Gosh. Yes, it is a free pattern. Yes, it is. I've heard about these anniversary cakes. I don't know. Are they what are the anniversary cakes? Caron cakes. Are they acrylic? They're not cotton, are they? They're not the cotton cakes. They're just acrylic, aren't they? Cat ear hat. Oh, like a cat hat. I got you. Cat ear hat for a person, not a cat ear hat for a cat. Oh, goodness. Hi, Brenda. Hey, how's Brenda? Yeah, they're acrylic. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm just making the executive decision and I'm moving on. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm moving on. And remember, I started this with a decrease so I could get rid of one of these stitches at the beginning. And then I did one and then a decrease. Okay, this is going to be better than it was before. It's not perfect. But then, what crochet project is perfect? If your crochet projects are perfect, well, you're better than me. That's all I got. Almost every single one of my projects will have some little blip in it somewhere. Honestly, some little blip somewhere. If it doesn't, well, it's not handmade. We are not machines. We are not perfect. 2,000 yards in one of those? Are they like $20? I haven't been to Michael's in forever. I was watching Creative Grandma today, and she did a Hobby Lobby shopping for yarns to swatch. She picked out some pretty things, and I got a couple of really pretty cotton yarns at Hobby Lobby. I'm into the cotton right now. It's summer. And bucket hats, bandanas, all that stuff. It's that season for me right now, and that's cotton yarn all day long. So kind of in the cotton feel. But tomorrow is the Michigan Fiber Festival, which is up in Allegan County. It's one that Angie and I've gone to together for 2 years straight now. Well, I don't have Angie anymore. Do I want to go? Yes, I do. Do I want to go? Yes, I still want to go in the worst way. So I'm just contemplating going. Dale is going to go work on shelving tomorrow afternoon over at the senior home. I mean, I might just go on my own. It would be very different going on my own. But what I want to do, this is what I really want to do, is like run down their vendor list. I haven't looked at that yet. Run down their vendor list, and $40. Wow. They're $40. Oh, I know, Brenda. I'm really thinking about it. I should just go. I know. Run down their vendor list and see who's there and see if there's anything that I really, really, am interested in. And just go. I wouldn't probably stay as long, because you know how it goes when you go with somebody else and they're looking at something, so you wait for them. And, It just takes longer when there's two people, which is fine. It's fine. Don't get me wrong. I like doing that, but it just takes more time when two people are looking at stuff. It would be a different kind of fun, wouldn't it? It'd be like, when I go to Walmart with Dale, he wants to look at a few things, but I want to look at a few things, and I feel like I don't really take the time to look at everything I want to look at. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't want to wait for me. It's a different shopping experience to shop with someone or without someone, by yourself. I should just go and do it. I'm going to look at the vendor list and then, of course, get up in the morning and see how I feel. That would be a big thing. So if I feel okay, I won't overdo it. I'll just put it that way. I won't overdo it. Okay. Anyhow, reach out to who? To Angie, Sue? Are you talking about Angie? Sue, you have no idea. You have no idea how many times I reach out to Angie. Okay? You have no idea. So I did last week. Just for the record. Okay? Anyhow. Yep, because our retreat opened up. And I call it our retreat. Her and I started it. I call it our retreat. Our retreat opened up. And I was basically hoping she was going to sign up at least. But she didn't. Neither did Maddie. So, yeah. There's that. Oh, I don't need to. Back to the end of my round. So. Nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately. Okay. Hey, Karen. How you doing? You do stuff like that all the time? Treat yourself? Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably go. I will probably go. Okay. That was round 12. And round 13. Chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Oh, that takes us right up to the no decrease here. 1 and 2, chain 2, and double crochet in the space. Do that 3 times. So double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. Sherry, you're commenting on something. What, in the Facebook group? It just popped up on my phone. I'm like, what is Sherry doing? And then what? Hang on. I got 3 stitches here. Oh, wait. Hold the phone. Oh, we do 1 decrease? Is that what we're doing? After we do the chain 2, double, and all the spaces 3 times, do a chain 2, do a decrease. Okay, there we go. We got to do 1 decrease on one end here. 1 decrease, and then 1 double. Okay, then we're back to doing the chain 2, double, in the space, chain 2, double, in the next space, chain 2, double, in the next space. We do that 3 times. Then we're back to the stitches. So we do 1 decrease and 1 double. Okay, there's our pattern. Now, what'd that do for us? That give us 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. 1, 2, 3. No. What? How come I got 4 holes over here? No, that's wrong. Indeed, that's wrong. Is that wrong? I don't know. How come I got too many holes? I got too many holes. This is wrong. Too many holes. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Okay, do this 3 times. Da da da. Chain 2. 1. Can I count? 2. 3. Chain 2. Do a decrease. Do that. Chain 2. Now that gave me 4 holes, right? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, am I going to get 4 holes next time? Chain 2. Do a double. Chain 2. Do a double. Chain 2. Do a double. Okay. Chain 2. Do a decrease. Now I'd have 4 holes. Struggle bus. Struggle. Anyhow, there we go. No, I got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 holes. Okay, perfect. Extra hole. I know, right? Oh, it's on my Instagram. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got up here. DAC has an Abraham Hunter. Oh, seriously? Really? Is it pretty, Sherry? Is it pretty? That's a silly question, isn't it? Is it pretty? It's Abraham Hunter. Does it have a deer? Okay, does it have a deer? Is it a big deer painting? Let me know. You didn't either what, Sue? Didn't either what? Extra holes messing with the future hole. Yes, it is. My holes are messed up. I got holes where I'm not supposed to have holes, and I don't have holes where I'm supposed to have holes. Personal problem, right? Personal problem. Oh, yeah, right. I know that, Sue. Yeah. So, speaking of the retreat, we opened it up to people who went last year, and about half of the people, I knew several people weren't going to be able to come for certain reasons. I knew that. But about half of the people from last year signed up. So then we've opened it up to general public, right? To everybody. I still have 11 spots, you guys. I still have 11 spots. It has not filled up. So there's that. If you're interested, or if you know anybody else who's interested in going to the retreat, yeah, let them know, because we've got space still. We got space. So just throw that out there. Okay. We're going to have some vendors / sponsors this time that are coming to sponsor and bring stuff to sell, which will be interesting. We didn't do that last year, but I had a couple of people ask, and they really, really wanted to come. They said they would sponsor, which means they'll provide, like door prizes or swag or something, right? And then they're going to bring product to sell as well. So that'll be fun. Yeah. So a little different. We don't want to ever make this a huge... It's never going to be a retreat that has like a lot going on, like classes and schedules and all that kind of stuff. It's always going to be more of a laid-back retreat, more of an experience. Just come, enjoy yourself. But, if we have some people who would like to sell some things, that'd be cool. It's not going to be rigid. It's not going to be, oh, we got time slots and we got this and that. And no, it's just going to be more relaxed and laid back. So, but like I said, if you know of anybody who wants to come or you want to come or anything like that, we have spaces right now. Hopefully we get them filled. You know, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot more retreats now. I will say that. There are a lot more options out there. Maybe, I know I got a message from somebody who said, loved your retreat last year. Totally want to come back, but their plan is to alternate back and forth. Well, that's good, Sean. I'm glad you mentioned it to them too. Because they would be fun. 3 wolves. Okay. I can probably pass on the wolves. Probably. Yeah, somebody said they wanted to alternate. They want to try another retreat next year and then come back to mine the following year. So, yeah. And I get that, because there are so many options out there. Mingle in the Mitten is May 1st through the 4th next year. May 1st through the 4th. And it is at Higgins Lake, Michigan. It's at a place called the Ram Center. Mm-hmm. Well, Sean, we got next year we know where we're going to go next year. Yeah. Yes. And that's what we want the retreat to be, an opportunity to go explore, see things, see Michigan, see Michigan, see the places that, see the things that we have to offer in our beautiful state. So that's been the plan since Angie and I talked about it. And our retreat will rove around Michigan. So next year, I will tell you right now, next year, well, not next year, because next year is truly the 2025, which is already planned. But the following year will be in Frankenmuth. Finally figured out a place we could go in Frankenmuth that wasn't going to charge us $4,000 for a craft room. $4,000 for a craft room is not manageable. But we found a place while we were there this last weekend. So Karen and I were doing some research work while we were up there also. We found a pretty nice place. So, yeah. Anyhow, can I tell you about the retreat? What would you like to know, Brenda? It's at Higgins Lake. It is at a location run by the DNR. It's on a beautiful, pristine Michigan lake called Higgins Lake. You can go down to the lake. There's things to do there. There's there's fire pit. I think we might try to have a fire and s'mores one night. It's lodge style. There's 2 people to a room. So you go into a big building, a big lodge. There's a living room area in each of the buildings. And then okay, so I had somebody that wanted to sign up, but they were a little nervous when they heard that it was community bathrooms. But okay, community bathrooms just means there is a women's bathroom and there's a male's bathroom in each of the buildings. But we're talking, the only thing that's truly community is the sinks. So if you go into a bathroom with multiple stalls, you know what that's like. You got multiple stalls for the toilets and then a bay of sinks, right? On the back side of the sinks are individual shower stalls, they're little rooms, if you were to go to the gym or Planet Fitness or something, you go in and there's a place you can change your clothes, you shower, it's all enclosed. It's very private. It's not like a locker room where you just walk into a bay of showers. It's not like that. They're very individualized little shower stall rooms. So, no, not like the gym bathroom at all. That's what I was just saying. It's not like a gym bathroom. Well, a gym being like Planet Fitness gym, not like a school gym where everybody just goes in one big room. It's not like that. So, yeah, I got some pictures of what the shower stalls look like and stuff. Actually, the person who wanted to sign up emailed up there and got pictures from them and shared them with me, which was very nice of her to do that because I was very busy the day that she was trying to get this information and I couldn't do it. So she got some pictures, which was very nice, very helpful. So they are individual shower stalls. Yeah, workout gym, not a school gym, right? So there's things like we might one night get out like the cornhole games or, things like that. If we wanted to just do fun things like outside. Being May in Michigan, it's probably going to be pretty cool, It should be very lovely weather. Early May in Michigan is usually very nice. It was beautiful this past May. Absolutely gorgeous weather. We got rain, I think, one day, but that was about it. So what else do I know, Brenda? We'll do payments like we did last year. There'll be a $75 non-refundable deposit that's going to be due on a certain day. I don't have that in front of me right. Oh, I do have it. Hang on, it's right here. Deposits will be due September 1st. Everybody will get an email here real soon. And then payments of $150 throughout the rest of the year. We have the room that's community bathrooms, Sue. Community. It's just like the place in Texas that the Red Boot is done, or the place in Missouri. Correct. So it's just, the rooms are just 2 beds, a nightstand, and a bench or something. And you go down the hall to go to the bathrooms. That's how it works. So, and it worked just fine in Texas. Truly worked just fine in Texas. So, anyhow. But there's multiple showers. So, heck, 8 of us just spent a weekend in a house that had 3 bathrooms with toilets and sinks. There was 1 shower for 8 of us. 1 shower for 8 of us. Okay? And we all made it work. It was like, somebody in the shower right now? Yep, somebody's in the shower right now. I showered. I didn't shower every day I was there, There was no need to shower every day I was there. I showered once over the weekend. Right in the middle of the weekend I showered. And I got up early and showered. And we were in close quarters downstairs in that basement. There were 2 bedrooms. Each bedroom had 4 beds. So these bedrooms have 2. You're only going to have 2 beds. Well, we were in close quarters. Like the bathrooms were right next to the bedrooms. And when I got up to shower the morning that I did, I was just fishing around in my bag in the dark. I literally just reached into my bag and I was like, I didn't want to turn on any lights because there's 3 people sleeping. And I was like reaching through my bag and I'm like, pants. Okay, those feel like pants. Okay, pulled out pants. I'm like, okay, that's a shirt. I literally fishing around in the dark to grab my stuff. But anyhow, yeah, and there's no set schedule. Everybody can do what they want. You go shower in the middle of the afternoon when everybody else is done if you wanted, So the craft room is in another building. It's a very nice building. It has several conference spaces in it. And we have one of the rooms. There's another group there doing some outdoor stuff. I think they're doing outdoor training of some sort. The food is all served in a cafeteria, and it's good food. Good food. So you go over to another building. There's a cafeteria. That's where you'll eat your meals. Nice tables, everything there. You don't have to eat in the craft space. Hi, Joe. How's break? How's break, Joe? So, yeah. There's a lot of good things about it. It's set in a beautiful location. You're in the middle of the woods. Middle of the woods. Okay. So, first of all, it's early May. It's going to be cool to begin with in Michigan. And you're in the woods by the water, which always makes it cooler as well. It's probably going to be between 60 and 70 degrees. It's not going to be hot for sure. Not early May. It's not going to be hot. So, it'll be very pleasant. And I love that there's a cafeteria to go have your food at, you know. And all of this is very close. I mean, it's very close. The lodges where you sleep are super close to the building with the craft room or the building with the food, super close, just a short walk down a little sidewalk. It's very nice. So anyhow, all right, I'm going to get started with round 14 so I can get this thing finished. I need to chain 3 and double crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, double crochet in the next space 4 times. Okay, we do that 4 times. So there's 1, chain 2, 2, chain 2, 3, chain 2, 4, chain 2, and then we do a decrease. Okay, we got 2 stitches here, so we just do a decrease here, put those 2 stitches together, yep, and then we don't we chain 2 first before we do that? No, I guess not. Double crochet in the space, chain 2, do that 3 times, chain 2, that's 2, 3, chain 2. Do I chain 2 there? I'm sorry. I have to look at my pattern. Hello, Simply Made by Hand. Well, hello. Welcome. I take it you make things by hand. All right, I chained 3, double crochet the next stitch, chain 2, do a double in the space 4 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I do not chain 2 there. That is my issue. I do not chain 2 after the last one. Okay, I just go straight into the decrease. I thought that looked funny. Okay. Straight into my decrease. Turn that into 1 stitch. Okay. Then after the decrease, I double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, 3 times, and double crochet in the space. Okay, I get it now. Hang on. The way it's written, I'm telling you what, the written pattern is not as good as the tutorial. If you are following along, I would go check out the video tutorial. It's better than the written pattern. The written pattern's a little confusing. All right. Yeah, we're going back down to 3 holes here. Yes. So we want to make sure we got 3 holes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. So, okay. Let me start you off with a. Don't forget the thummies. Thank you. Thummies. It is a pattern from. Hang on. Let me scroll up to the top. I got to go to the top to tell you. It's called the Crochet Filet Bucket Hat Pattern from Crochet Love Melbourne. See that? Crochet Love Melbourne, the Crochet Filet Bucket Hat Pattern. It is a free pattern. She has a blog, but it is also it's a video tutorial as well. Like I said, the video tutorial does a much better job. This is a tad confusing. The written pattern is. Okay, so in our last hole, we got 4 holes here. We do a double crochet in the last hole, but you do not chain 2 after that one. You decrease these 2 stitches that we have together to make them 1. Do not chain 2 after that. Do a double crochet in the first hole. Okay, so we put we got, it almost looks like 4 stitches there, but it's really 3 stitches. And that takes us down to 1, 2, 3 holes. Now you chain 2 and do a double in the next space, chain 2, do a double in the next space, chain 2, do a double in the next space. Okay, so that then takes us back to doing our decrease over the next 2 stitches and do a double in the next space. So we've gone down to 3 holes. Okay, 3 holes. And then our space in between is getting a little larger now. So we went wider with our holes, and now it's getting narrower with our holes. Got it? Does that make sense? I hope that made some sense. Again, I would recommend watching the video tutorial. Then you can see what she's doing. She explains it differently than the pattern. It's better. Okay? It's better. All right. So let's get this round done. So what's everybody doing today? You know what I'm doing. What are you doing? What's everybody up to? I kind of run out of things to talk about. Honestly, I've run out of things to talk about. Give me a topic. What do you want to talk about? This is why I need a guest. See, I need a guest to give me somebody to talk to. I only have so much I can say sometimes. I have to go into the yarn store, my local yarn store, because I bought a passport for the local shop hop, but they didn't have their bags situated. They owe me a bag, so I need to go in and pick up my bag. And last time I was there picking up my skein of yarn for my Wonderland project, I bought a Tunisian interchangeable crochet hook. They started carrying those. All right, you finished us smashing the specials. Yay. Well, that's exciting. Listen to me talk about holes. Blueberry jam, yum. In the Instapot. Huh. Wow. I'll have to remember that. Brenda should be taking care of laundry. So they started carrying Tunisian hooks that have the interchangeable ends where you can attach a cord. So I bought one, and then I got home and I was like, I already have that size. I didn't think that I did. I thought I was being smart. I thought I needed that size. I'm sure she'll exchange it for me. I just need to go in and exchange it for a different size. So my collection is growing, which is nice. Yeah, my collection's growing. Getting more and more hooks that I can use for Tunisian. All right, back to the beginning. Okay. Almost have a triangle shawl. Nice. I've worked on my shawl too. Like I said, I've just worked on all kinds of different little bits and pieces of things. Haven't finished a lot. Well, I did finish that cowl. I think that's the only thing I've finished. All right, so where are we at? Slip stitch into the first chain. The first chain space. Oh, we got a slip stitch into the chain space. Okay, we'll slip stitch over here, and then we'll chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet in the next chain space. Chain 2. Double crochet in the next chain space. Chain 2. Double crochet in the next chain space. Chain 2. Double crochet in the next chain space. We're skipping this whole thing here? What? We're skipping all of that? Huh. No. 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 You can even look at the picture and see that's not what we're doing. Like, seriously. You look at the picture and we're doing a double crochet in the middle of the... Okay, seriously. That is totally not what we're doing. See what I mean? The pattern is written wrong. Look at this picture. Okay? Look at the picture. Now she's telling you to just chain 2 and double crochet in the chain space. Chain 2, double crochet in the chain space. Double crochet. See? But look it. You see where these 4 stitches are? See where these 4 stitches are? They look like 4 stitches. It's really just 3 stitches because one is a decrease, right? There's a stitch in the middle of that, right? There's a stitch in the middle. And the pattern does not tell you to put a stitch there. The pattern tells you, unless I've read this wrong, but I'm certain I haven't, double crochet in the next space, in the next chain space, chain 2, repeat from the asterisk, double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2. No. Just no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So we're going to do what I know that we should do. We're going to chain 2 and we're going to put a stitch in that decrease and chain 2 and then put a double crochet in the space, next space, chain 2, double crochet in the space, chain 2, double crochet in the space, chain 2, double crochet in the decrease stitch, which is right in the middle of, yeah, that's what we do. And I remember that from doing this hat before. The pattern really stinks. Sorry. The pattern stinks. Sorry, Miss Crochet Melbourne. Oh, boy. No wonder things aren't working out for me. I mean, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Bye, Joe. Believe what you see. That's correct. Yes. Yes. Believe what you see. That's what I said. I looked at the picture and I'm like, no. No, no, no. We need a stitch in those stitches right there. We need a stitch in the middle of those 3 stitches. All right. That's what we're doing. And that's what I did last time, and it worked just fine. All right. Now we're on a roll. My color is changing here. It's changing to something different. I don't know what, but it's changing. This is a quick and easy round. It's just loop, loop, chain, chain. Loop, loop, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. Oh, boy. What was I going to say? Hey, Sean, I got my Temu package. We were joking about my Temu package. It was taking a journey around, I don't know, around Michigan, Ohio, around Lake Michigan. I don't know. It was going round and about. Made a whole circle. Started in Lansing, went to Detroit, went to Ohio, went to Illinois, went to Grand Rapids, went back to Lansing. Yeah, went back to Lansing. Made a whole loop. And then it finally got to my house. It was here when I got home from the retreat. Or it came home the day I got back. Got here on Sunday. But I got to open it today finally. I could talk enough, felt good enough to actually record that. And I wanted to get it open because it's all special drills and I want to work on some of them for Smashing the Specials. Cute stuff in there. So I recorded that. No, that is not what came. No, that came before I got home. I'm wrong. What came on Sunday was what Sean got me to buy. Sean got me to buy something. Sean in her, oh, dang it. Sean in her junk journaling ways, she's become a, god darn it, I'm forgetting chain 2s here. Okay, I forgot some chain 2s. That messed that up. She's become junk journaling queen. Junk journaling queen. Yeah, all my stuff was just fine, Sean. Absolutely fine. Perfect. But she brought junk journaling stuff like I have never seen. Paper, embellishments, stickers, just oh my goodness. And she brought a grabby box that I don't have that grabby box. And I was looking through it. I fell in love with it. Fell in love with it and ended up purchasing it on Amazon. And it was here on Sunday. It came on Sunday when I got home. I haven't been able to film that yet. And I want to in the worst way. I want to get into it. I want to open it up. Sean helped me work on embellishing and like scrapbooking a diamond painting while we were together over the weekend. That was fun. I did some things I had never done before. So the house has like different machines and they had a bunch of stamps. And so we cut out some fancy edging on some paper with a little punch and we did all kinds of fun stuff. Anyhow, I want to really get into that grabby box and I've got to find the time to get out some of those small diamond paintings and really start just having fun with them and scrapbooking them some more because that is really a fun thing to do. It's a blast. They turn out so well. They turn out so nice. But I haven't had time to get into it. You know what I mean? Okay, then when you get to the end, you slip stitch into the 3rd chain from the hook. That's not right. Hang on. Do I chain 2 before I do that? No guilt necessary. You used some of the stuff from that box to make that little flippy thing, didn't you? Yes, I still need to chain 2. Chain 2 after your last double crochet. Do a chain 2. And then you slip stitch into the chain 5 you made, but slip stitch into the 3rd chain so that it makes a nice hole there for you. Got another nice hole. See? Bye, Michelle. Yeah, the paper pad. That was fun. Sherry, you know what? I was going to go to the Christmas store when I left town, except I had turned on my GPS to just help me get back on the road, heading back out of Frankenmuth. And my GPS decided to take me down some side street and completely bypassed me from the Christmas store. I should have just driven down the main road until I got to the Christmas store, because I'm pretty sure it was right on the main road, except my GPS took me some wonky way. So I didn't go. I didn't. Okay, right now it tells you to try on the hat. She says, I omitted an extra row here, which is the same as round 15, as I preferred it to be a little shorter. However, if the head is larger, you may want to add an extra row and repeat row 15 here. I'm like, okay. Well, let's see. Let's try it on. I'm going to try it on. I think I did last time too, and it's just fine. Anyhow, it's just fine. I wouldn't want it any bigger. I wouldn't want it any bigger. No bigger. No bigger. See? No. See the fillet there? See the fillet crochet? It's cool, right? Makes a little pyramid thing. Cute, right? Okay. So it fits just fine. Yep. All right. So now it tells you to change hook size. Isn't that funny, Sean? I don't know what the deal was. I ended up going down some side street and a whole bunch of back country roads. I mean, you do come down some country roads when you get off the highway to get into Frankenmuth, but this was like multiple weird back roads to get out. Okay, so it tells you to go down to a 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. Oh, no, hang on. Yes, it does. Oh, for a few rounds. But I never started with what they said, so let's see. Told me to start with a hook size of, dog's got to go out. Hook size of a 3. Okay, which I started with a 375. Remember that. And then it took us down to a 2.5. So it took us down like 0.5. But if I start with a 375, I should go down to a 325. Is that correct? That sounds correct to me. Right. I know. I know. I'm like, where am I? I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and I just keep going left, right, left, foot. Where am I? Hang on, I'll hurry back. I gotta put this dog out. Hang on. And I gotta get another hook. Go. So at that point, I have no idea where I'm at, right? I don't want to try to figure out anything different. I'm like, I just got to trust the process at this point, because otherwise I'm going to be like lost. Okay, I'm going down 0.5 to a 3.25. Okay, 3.25. Here we go. Let's find our pattern. I got a couple minutes here. I mean, I could sit here and do this all day, truly. I got nothing else to do, right? You got anything else to do? You got something to do? You can leave. I didn't mean to say that meanly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Okay. All right. So we're going to work 3 rounds of single crochet with a smaller hook, which is going to like tighten this up a little bit here and make a good little, what is it? Just work 3 rounds of single crochet. In the first row, working 1 single crochet into each chain space and 1 single crochet into each double. And we should have 84 stitches. Pulled over in Kalamazoo to go pee. Oh, I hate roundabouts. I hate roundabouts. Oh, you went around 3 times. Oh my goodness. Right? Oh gosh. Wow. Okay, so 1 stitch in between, 1 stitch in the double, which is going to tighten this up because we got 2 chains. I'm really putting 1 stitch in the 2 chains. It's going to tighten this up some. I don't want to tighten it up too much. So I'm going to do 1 round of single crochets and see how it feels, because this will definitely tighten it up. Yeah, I hate roundabouts. And I don't know why my GPS did that. I was just like, where in the Sam Hill am I? I have no clue. Coming in was pretty straightforward. It's like 2 roads, I think, off the highway. You get off the highway and you come in one road and you turn left and you come in that road and you're in town. I should just, I think. But see, I didn't trust myself. I just didn't trust myself that I'd be able to find my way back out properly. So turn on the GPS and voila, here I am out in bumpy, terrible pavement cornfield land. Yeah. Fun. Sean, I got news for you. When we were talking about kitties and stuff at the retreat, guess what happened this week? You'll never guess what happened this week. I was sitting on the couch. I was sitting there with Toffee. And Mr. Sonny came up, hopped up on the couch. And there was a little fussing and tussling for a few minutes until I got everybody settled. And I'm like, stop it. Stop messing around. And then they both laid down and went to sleep. I've been asking, how long before these kitties will just, chill out and just be cool and lay down, right? So he did. I think the other 2 were downstairs in the chair downstairs, sleeping in the chair together. One day, all the kitties, Dale and I, were in the bedroom taking a little nap on the bed together. So it's starting. They're starting to chill out a little bit, lay down, take a nap, be cool with us, I was happy. Yeah, I was happy to see that. Little Miss decided she likes my feet and my ankles, though. She wants to keep wrapping herself around my ankles and biting my foot. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Girlfriend, we're not doing that. Get off my foot. All right, I'm back to where I was. Back to my start. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try this hat on again. It was pretty sweet. Yeah. I mean, there was some gnashing of, I was going to say gnashing of teeth, but Toffee has no teeth. Yeah, it fits good. Okay, fits good. Perfect. She has no teeth, so she can't bite him. She could not bite him. She did jaw him. She jawed him a little bit. Okay. Anyhow. All right, I got to do 3 rounds of single crochets. And then we switched back to the bigger hook, which is interesting. I know, it was so sweet, though. So sweet. They're downstairs napping now. This morning it was raining, and the dogs had to go out and go to the bathroom. So I opened up the front door, let the dogs out, and they hate the rain. I hate the rain. But Toffee really had to go. So she's like, okay, I'll go, right? Oh, now she wants in. Hear her barking? Yeah. So she went out and she went to the bathroom. All 3 kitties went out the front door. And I was like, kittens, it's raining out there. You might not like it. And you know what? They did not care. They did not care. They went out and they played. They played in the flower bed out front, which has a lot of plants. So they could have found some pretty good hiding places. But they were outside for about a half an hour in the rain. And I thought, yeah, on the couch. Yes, they come and laid on the couch too. Yes. That was cute, wasn't it? Oh. Okay. Okay, that didn't work well. One went out, one came in. So I still have one out. Yeah, so they were out in the rain, and I was like, okay, you're going to be wet kitties when you come in. They really weren't that wet. I think they hid in the plants and just played in the flower bed. But when I did go to the door and open the door, I kept thinking they'd, Sonny is a meower. He will get your attention when he wants something. When he wants in, when he wants food, when he wants anything, he will meow. The other 2 don't really meow. Sonny's like, meow, meow, meow. I mean, oh my goodness. The other 2, you don't really hear that at all. So I thought I'd hear him when he was telling me he wanted to come back in, but I never heard him. So after about a half an hour, I just opened up the front door. And I was like, kittens? And boom, boom, boom. All 3 of them popped in the front door. And they really weren't too wet. I think Smokey was the wettest, but then he's got that really thick, fluffy fur. I think he's like a sponge. He soaked up every drop he encountered, I think. Anyhow, they're cute. They're fun. We got to start figuring about getting them into a vet or whatever. Well, I think the Humane Society, maybe. Spay and neuter. Oh, boy. Yeah. Spay and neuter. We don't want any more little kitties. That's for sure. I think it's probably, I don't know, getting close to time, probably. Got to check into that. But they like to go out in the rain. Isn't that funny? You always think the cats don't like water. Where do we get that idea from? They don't like water, but they don't mind. I mean, I found Smokey in the toilet this morning. I mean, literally, his front feet were in the toilet. His back feet were on the seat, and his front feet were in the toilet. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you in the toilet? Well, Mom, it's like this. Fresh, clean water in the toilet. Yeah, fresh, clean water in the toilet. Okay, well, enjoy. Don't come try to sit on my lap now. You got wet feet. Yeah, I told you, Sonny's the one that's going to be the one that gets into everything, right? He was the first one to get up on the table. He was the first one to get up on the counter from the table. Well, the little turd has gotten up onto the counter over by the stove. And I'm like, wait. How did you do that? Did you do that from the floor? He must have. There's nothing over there for him to jump up onto first. Excuse me. Here we go. Yeah, water everywhere, I'm sure. I don't know how he got up there. I really don't know how he got up there on the stove or by the stove. But I know why he did. Because there was a box with some apple turnovers that was on the other counter by the table. And he was trying to get into them. And I took them. And I moved them over by the refrigerator. I'm telling you, if there is food, he knows where it is. Okay? He knows where it is. I don't know how he got up there. He could have jumped from the floor. I didn't see it. But I looked over and I was like, yeah, little. How'd you get up there? Yeah. He's the one. Yep. He could sniff it out if it was sealed in iron bolt. I swear to God, he could find it. So I think what we're making here, we're just making a little transition from this crown with the filet crochet, tightening this up just a little bit, and then we do the brim. We change back to the other hook after these 3 rounds of single crochet, and then we work on the brim, and then our hat is done. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, he does. Absolutely. But you know what? He is also the most friendly, the most people-oriented, the most I want to be with you, pick me up, hold me, love me. He's that cat too. So, you know, it is what it is. He's a character. And he's the one that Josh is going to take. Oh, boy. Well, that's what the plan has been. Anyhow. All right. I'm back around to my beginnings. Oops. We're supposed to have 84 stitches, and I'm not counting them. I don't care. I don't care if there's 84 or not. So here's my hat so far. See, we tightened it up there. Tightened it up. Now, you can go away. I don't need you anymore. I'm going to put it away, too, because I always get confused. He is a well-adjusted kitty, yes. Oh, Smokey's just fine. Smokey's lovely. He's friendly. He's nice. He's just a little more, I don't know. He likes to play more. Sonny's not as big into playing as the other two are. So. Smokey and Misty will be downstairs just playing and tussling forever and ever and ever. And Sonny's just like, I've had enough of that, right? I just want to go upstairs and see my people. Smokey, the other night, though, I was like, Smokey is going to learn to jump from the chair to the couch. And sure enough, I'm sitting on the couch and I'm looking at him and I'm like, he's heading my way. I know he is. It was 2 bounds. 2 bounds. One onto the arm of the couch, boink, and another one, boink, onto me. Like, yep, figure that one out. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Actually, there's not much left. There's a ruffle. I skipped the ruffle row. There's only like 3 rounds left. There's 3 rounds left, you guys. 3 rounds. 19, 20, and 21. Because I skipped the ruffle. Let's see. All right, hey. I'm done with this hat. I just want to be done with it. I'm just going to keep going for a minute. I'm going to show you how to do the next round. The next 2 rounds just do some increases for the brim. That's all they do, and it's done. Okay? So we chain 2, double crochet in the next 6. All right? So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Then you double crochet 2 into the next one. 2. There's our increase. Then you do 6. And then you do 2 in the next one. Just finish it. I know, right? Just finish it. Okay. 1. I got to count now, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want my yarn to change color. This green's been going forever here. Forever. I want it to change color. Come on. It's like watching a pot boil, right? You watch it, it never's going to happen. How fast can I do it? How fast do you think I can do it? I don't know. Let's see. Sorry. Oh. Speaking of Mr. Talker, he's downstairs talking. I know what he's saying. I said, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, it's going to be a while. I got a ways to go yet. And now each round's going to get a little bit bigger because we're increasing. Okay. Oh, he's getting loud now. You guys probably won't be able to hear him, but he's getting loud. He's like, my nap is over. Woman, it's over. Come and get me. I have a date tonight at 9 o'clock. It's a very important date. I have to be there 10 minutes early just to be prepared. Bad Sheep Yarn. They're doing an Advent yarn box. I have to get it. I have to. It's going to be a splurge. Merry Christmas to me. Merry Christmas to me. 12 mini hanks, a full hank pattern, and all kinds of 12 other wonderful handmade goodies. 24 days of little gifts. Hello, Mary Lou. Gotta get it. It's going to sell out fast, too. So I'm going to be ready. I can get, oh, my yarn's changed. Yay. It's just like all of a sudden, it's blue. Like boom. All of a sudden, it was just blue. I do have, then it's back to green. Don't get too excited. I do have some rewards points, which I believe will get me 5% off. Maybe. 5% doesn't sound like a lot, but, I'll take it. I'll take all I can get, right? It's going to be so cute. I've seen the box. They sneak peeked the box on their live last night. So, I got to get it. I should do the cowl with the advent from last year. I got all the yarn all caked up and ready to go, and I never made the thing. It's all in the box, all neat and tidy, ready to go. I've been thinking about that for the last couple of weeks too. But I've been so focused on doing all of this like craft show stuff, you know? And get all these little projects done that could sell at a craft show. Anyhow. We'll see. That cowl probably wouldn't take very long, is my guess. My ears are ringing, you guys. It's like, just this constant. I mean, I have tinnitus too, but this is different. This is like my ears are plugged and they're just going crazy. I don't think I do another increase at the end because I'm at my last stitch. Oh, I do one more increase. I'm just going to make that my increase. That's what I'm doing. Oh, right here. There we go. All right, slip stitch to join. Here we go. We're slip stitching. All right. Now I think I'm going to switch over to the blue. I do believe. Okay, now round 20. We're going to increase some more. So chain 2. And double crochet in the next 7. Instead of 6, we're doing 7 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that goes right into the increase from last time. And then do 2 in the next stitch. All right. Can I count to 7 and talk? Actually, I don't need to. Because, look, I'll show you. I just did my increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7 goes in your increase, number 7. So then, the next stitch, you start with an increase. Well, hello, Cricket. First time here. Well, welcome. Hello, Lisa. Lisa just popped in. No, Mary Lou, not a peep. Just not a peep. Nope. Seventh stitch goes in the increase, and then you just start with an increase in your next stitch. Works out perfect. I don't have to count. Good news, huh? Dale, he hasn't been doing his TikTok things, watching his TikToks as much, but on the weekends at night, he was finding all these people that were live streaming on TikTok. And they're crocheting, just like they don't do anything. They just sit there and crochet. It's so weird. I'm like, he said, hey, you could do this. I'm like, Why? Why would I do that? I mean, they don't really talk. They're just sitting there crocheting. Every once in a while, they'd be like, "Oh, thanks for the hearts," and I'm like, "What?" Or star? I don't know what they get. Stars? I don't know what they're doing. I'm like, no. I got better things to do with my time than sit here and just crochet for. I don't know. Weird. I know, Lisa. Me too. Like I said, each round's getting longer here, guys. I'm crocheting fast, but each round's getting longer, so it's taking more time. You know how that goes. I only have one more to go after this. One more round. Will I change color? There's the question. Will we change to a new color? I don't know. We had a lot of that green. There was a ton of that green. Didn't think the green was ever going to stop. So I was telling Dale the other day, I'm like, lately, if I go to just like my YouTube like feed, not my subscriptions, but just the regular YouTube feed, keep getting all this weird stuff. I'm trying to find some like new things to watch, and I'm like, all that keeps coming up. Well, political things, okay, and the other thing that keeps popping up is all of these like Karen people, these Karens that are getting arrested for things, or they wouldn't have gotten arrested if they hadn't shot off their mouth, and all these weird stories. And I'm like, why am I seeing all of this stuff? I don't want to watch those. I'm trying to find some new things, and just going through the home feed isn't cutting it. So the other day I just started putting in things like in the search, I just search like crochet. I don't want to watch privileged teen gets arrested. So-and-so thinks their daddy can save them. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I can message you, Lisa, and let you know. I have them right next to me right now. Oh, you're going to send me one? That'd be awesome. Thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, I'll let you know which ones they are. I know one is Bluebird's song and one is, I don't have them in front of me. I can't tell you. They're in the other room, but I'll message you and let you know. Yeah, just weird random stuff. I'm like, I don't want to watch any of that. So I'm trying to find like some other, I like crochet podcasters that show their projects they're working on and things like that. They're fun, but I can't find any more. I think they're few and far between. I can find tons of knit people, but crocheters are more difficult to find. But I keep looking. Oh, we're changing color again. We only had that blue for just a hot second. A hot second. How much more do I have to go for this row? Oh, it's almost done. This row's almost done. Any of you out there that crochet, have you heard of spin cycle? Spin Cycle's a yarn. Anybody hear of Spin Cycle? Cats and Layla. She's funny. 13 cats, 3 adults, and 10 kittens. It's all about cats. I really want to try some Spin Cycle yarn. It's unique. Okay, last round. Guess what? We chain 2 and we double crochet in the next 8. Now let's see if this works out like the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And 8 is in your increase from the last time. So then you do an increase right after that one. And then it should be 8 again. Am I right? Oh, now we're going to purple. 1, 2. That's the fun of this yarn. 3, 4. Oh, now we're back to the blue. 5, 6, 7. And this one should be in the, yep, it's in the increase. Perfect. So see, I don't have to count at all. Just know that after I hit the increase stitch, I do 2 in 1 stitch and keep going. Perfect. This will be done in no time. It'll be done in no time. The last round is a little ruffle, and I did not want to add the ruffle. The one hat I did that had a ruffle turned out like, whoa. Like, whoa, ruffle. No, too much. Too much a ruffle. It was real floppy. I was like, nah, I don't like that. So we're just keeping it to just this little brim. I'm almost done, you guys. You know what the cool thing is about this hat? The cool thing is when you are done, you only have 2 little tails to weave in. Starting and ending tails. That's it. That's all you got. I would say it's a very easy hat. It is an easy hat. If the pattern was written better, I should print off the pattern. That's what I should do. I should print off the pattern and then watch the video and fix my written pattern. I organized all my patterns last week one day. They were getting out of hand. I had a bunch of magazines and some patterns I had printed, and they were just kind of piling up over here in the corner. And now with the cats everywhere, they were knocking them down, making a mess. And I was like, okay. So I bought some plastic sleeves, the little sleeves. Started stuffing patterns in those, putting them in my binders, put the magazines. I got organized, folks. I got organized. I'm happy. And I don't print off all the patterns, but I've started thinking patterns that I want to possibly repeat. It's much easier like this. Every time I go to look up this pattern, first of all, I have to go to my watch later videos, find the video. Then in the video, I find the link to the pattern, the written pattern. This would be much easier to just have this written if I want to make this multiple times. So things I want to make over and over, I want to have a written pattern. And then I think I'll have a section in a binder that would just be like, sorry, that would be like craft fair makes or something like that. All the little things I could make. Like after I'm done with this, look how much of this yarn I have left. I think it'll make a bandana. I don't know for sure. I might try to make a bandana. You could keep the ruffle and stitch a portion up and embellish kind of like a blossom hat. Okay, Sean, I got a hat. I think I've shown it before that I made long, long time ago when my grandma taught me how to crochet. And it is a great big floppy brimmed hat. And I have it pinned up in the top, in the front. I know I've shown it before. If you remind me, I should be able to grab it. It's right in the closet out here. I'll go grab it. I'll show it to you. I know I've shown it before, but you might not have seen it. But I'll go grab it and I'll show you guys. I might be able to do that with that other hat. Just put a little pin in the front to hold that flop up out of your eyes. It's an idea. That's an idea. But I'm not going to put the ruffle on this one. I like this one without the ruffle. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can get a bandana out of the rest of this. I should be able to. Well, I'm glad that none of these other colors since the green, they did not go on and on and on and on. Just the green did. This has been pretty variegated. I am sorry, I just burped. It was my Diet Pepsi. I'm sorry. In a minute, you'll be able to see the whole thing. No, it's not downloading it because it's on a blog. It doesn't download that pattern. Nope. Wow, this is getting like really light purple now. Got to be getting close to the end. It's got to be close to the end. I know, I'm feeling it. I just want to be done. I have no idea what we're going to do after this. No idea. I don't have a clue. Okay, 2 stitches here. Join to the end. Yeah, I don't know what to work on next, you guys. What should I work on next? Hello, Marilyn. And there she be. There's our little hat. There's our little hat. There's our little bucket hat. I'm going to try it on my head here real quick. My little bucket hat. See? Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Ready? Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da! It doesn't need anything else. It needs no more ruffling, right? I think a ruffle would look funny. There it is. Da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I love it. Okay, hang on. Let me go find that hat. I'll show you that other hat. I wonder what the let me see something. You can leave the brim plain, or you can add the following row for a ruffle. So basically, it is just 2 double crochets on every stitch. Okay, let me show you something. Let's do this. Hang on. Let's show you something. I'll do this for just a hot second here. I'll show you. All right. Okay. Let's put another stitch in here. Hang on, come on. We need another stitch in here because we did it. Come on. Okay, so each stitch gets 2 doubles then, and this is gonna just, I wouldn't mind doing like a little like a picot edge on it or something. I don't know. I have never gone back and done that first bucket hat I ever made that just did have like a little picot edge. I really liked that first hat I did. Brenda's back. Brenda, I didn't know you laughed. Sorry. It doesn't ruffle a whole lot, actually. When does it really ruffle? I don't know. If I do this, I probably wouldn't be able to get a bandana out of the rest of the yarn. You guys got me doing this. Now I might leave it. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to let you guys decide. Ruffle? No ruffle. But I got to get a little bit of it in here first. Picot is just like a little bump. Just a little nipple. I was listening to somebody and they were like, I really don't like picot. I've never liked picot stitches. I don't know why, but I'm going to put them on here just because. I'm like, picots are kind of cute. Okay, do I have enough of this done that you can see what it's doing? It's really a subtle ruffle. It's not a great big old wavy ruffle like that one hat. It really isn't. Probably about a quarter of the way around. I don't know. Okay, let's see. All right, we'll try it on. I'll try it on with the ruffle. You'll be able to see ruffle and no ruffle. Okay. Where's the ruffle? Here's the ruffle. This is all it does. That's it right there. This little ruffle. That's it. That's all it really does. What do you think? See, it just makes it that much longer. Now it's in your face. See, I don't really like it in my face. I could pull the hat back further, I suppose, on your head. And keep the ruffle. Oh, the one I already did? Yeah. So, see what it does. What do we think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Up or down? Yes or no? Up or down? Yes or no? You love the darker color coming in at the edge, of course. And Brenda's like, I don't care for it. He's just doing this, right? And I've only done, the ruffle only goes from here to here. That's all I've done is this little bit. Well, pulled the edge up like this, then what? Then what are we doing? Then we got that situation like that hat I told you about that I made when I was a teenager. Okay, nobody else is saying anything except for Brenda. Brenda doesn't care for it. Brenda gives me, there we go. Brenda's got a thumbs down. Lisa's a thumbs up. And we got sun shining in our, it's hard to see what I'm doing here too. The sun shines, making a weird thing. I mean, I like the sunshine, but there's our ruffle. Do. Kathy says no ruffle. Sean likes it. Lisa likes it. Sure, you like the ruffle? It's in my face. Don't you think it's in your face? I don't know. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. Hello, hello, it's me. You guys all like the ruffle. Huh. Okay. Well, let me show you something. I'm going to find this hat. Give me just a second. Hang on. 1 second. It shouldn't be hard. I know where it's at. 1 moment. Oh, are you ready? Hang on, I gotta put it on. I gotta be prepared. And this is one. Okay, I have not made one of these. I want to, but I haven't yet. Are you ready? I made this when I was a teenager. Oh yeah, okay. So hang on. It was one of the very first little things I made. So as you can see, I'll show you the back. It is just a bucket hat with a ruffle. It's a granny square. I have not made a granny square bucket hat. There's a lot of bucket hats out there that are granny squares. They're not too hard to make. Right? This is the blossom hat. I know, right? It's the blossom hat. I know. So this was so big, it would just hang right in your face. I mean, cover my whole face, right? So you had to, it's a poodle. Can you tell it's a poodle? It's a poodle pin. Poodle pin's probably worth $1 million by now, right? Oh, but it's one of the very first things I ever made. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine if I took it's got a bump over here. Got a bump. Okay. And this is just some thick ass acrylic yarn. Thick acrylic yarn. But yeah, if I took that pin off, it'd be down to here, right? It'd cover my whole face. Oh boy. Yeah. Anyhow. I don't even, what are these? Single crochets? I don't know what they are even. Around the brim. No idea. It's been around for a long time. It's not even really a full granny square. It's not really a full granny square. It's got the center of a granny square and one round. Because it's so dark, it's hard to tell even, but it's got the pink is like your granny square, and then we got the corners of the granny square, and then it solided out instead of continuing to be granny square. I don't know. And lots of times they'll do the granny squares with another granny square on the top as well. But that's it's a poodle. It's a poodle. See? Oh boy. Anyhow, that's that. That's my very first bucket hat I ever made. Like I said, I was a teenager when I made that thing. And it was one of the very first things I ever made once my grandma taught me how to crochet. That's what I made. Anyhow, all right. I gotta think about this. I gotta think if I'm gonna do the ruffle, not the ruffle. I don't know. I just don't know. If I put the ruffle on it, I could wear it to the fiber festival tomorrow because people do that. They go to these fiber festivals and they like to wear something they've made. I could go wear my bucket hat tomorrow. Here's my bucket hat. There we go. I'm still contemplating. You guys all like it though, huh? You like the ruffle. It's not crazy ruffle. Go look in the mirror. Here's my mirror. Hang on. Let's see. Use my phone as a mirror. Turn around, baby. Turn around. Okay, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. uh, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture right now, like this. Photo op. What am I doing with it now? I don't know. Not bad. All right, I gotta go rescue the kitty. Kitty's having a fit down there. Meow, 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 meow. I like the filet crochet part though. I like that part. Spin the hat. Oh, okay. There you go, Sean. Okay. Now let's look at the non-ruffle. That's right. We're going to look at non-ruffle. Here we go. There's the non-ruffle. Okay. Non-ruffle. What do we think of that? There we go. Just a more plain. Non-ruffle. Ruffle. That worked well, didn't it? Sean says they're both cute. Now look. Now I'm trying to choke myself. Dang it. Whoa. I'm really trying to choke myself. And take out my stitches all at the same time. I'm amazing. That was fun. Brenta's like, nope. Brenda is just not a fan of the ruffle. All right. I'll do it one more time. Hang on. There we go. All right. Hang on. Come on. Get out of there. Okay. Ruffle. Wait, not that way. Ruffle. Ruffle. Ruffles have ridges, right? Ruffle. There's the ruffle. Ruffle. Leave half of it. There you go. I should leave half. Leave a ruffle on the back and plain on the front. Non-ruffle. Non-ruffle. Okay. I'm going to do an experiment. I have one. Okay. I have one without a ruffle. I already made one without a ruffle. Okay. I'll do this one with a ruffle because I'm going to take them both to the craft thing, right? And we'll see which one sells first. How's that? Will the ruffle sell or not the ruffle? We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll do this one with a ruffle. Okay, I'll do this one with a ruffle. Do it half and half. Now that would be silly, wouldn't it? To do it half and half. That would just be weird. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'd be weird. Anyhow, all right. Okay, I'll let you guys go. And I don't know. I'm just going to show up next week and I'm going to crochet something. I don't know what. I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see when the day gets here. All right. Bye. Thanks for hanging out while I finish this hat. Half and half would be cool. Okay, yeah. Make some coast. Oh, Sherry. That's a good idea. I found some really pretty sunflower coasters. I could do that. I might do that. That's a good idea. Thank you for the suggestion. Coasters, sunflower coasters. Oh, let me show you this real quick. I've worked on this. You'll see this in my next yarn video too. But every time I use up like one of my hand-dyed hanks of yarn, you know, I've got some left. Like I made a beanie out of this one, and I had yarn left, and I'm gonna make hexagons. So look, this is really pretty. I'm gonna make these little hexagons out of it, and then at some point I will be able to join all the hexagons to make a blanket. Right? What do you think? So I think I can get one more out of this, and I'd have two in this color. And I got to get back to my squares project with all my hand-dyed yarns. I really want to do that. But I've been so focused on craft items. So, yes. Then, you can stuck them in a bowl, and I know I've seen those too. And I think I have a sunflower one that does that. I think I have a pattern for that. I'm going to look. Okay. I'm going to look for that. Thank you. All right. Okay. I'm leaving now. Sunny's calling. I'm being bossed around. I gotta go. See you guys soon. Bye.